Here we are. Perfect. Good afternoon, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to the very last episode of Handmade Home Shopping here for some time on Fae Productions. I'm sorry we got off to a little late start today. We had some weird technical difficulties that have now since been overcome, so all is well. And we're ready to go. Let me please get our obligatory things at the beginning of the show out of the way today, which are first, like, subscribe, and bag the bell, which is kind of what we hope you are going to do with some of the products you will see today as well. So we've been doing something new to our bell every show just to keep it, keep it changed up, right? Also, please allow me to give a shout out to our show sponsor for today, which is Spirit, Fire, and Dew. And did I say that? Yeah, I sometimes get fire and spirit mixed up in my head. Spirit, Fire, and Dew. And they are a handmade fine jewelry, polymer clay sculpture, and animal illustrations maker. Spirit, Fire, and Dew. Please go see their line of pre-made jewelry or order a custom piece for yourself. I have seen some of these custom pieces, and I can absolutely guarantee you they're amazing. They're forged of silver and often based on the nature that is around the maker. So actual real, leaves that she has collected, or other gemstones, or maybe rocks that they have found in some way, shape, or form. So very cool natural jewelry. And if you want something super unique, then I would unique and beautiful, I would suggest going and checking them out. Their information is there in the ticker. You will also find it in the low bar of this show. And I do want to say, I'm so sorry, because I know so many of you love this show and love coming here, but we had, just so you know, we did have a change of schedule here in the castle for a couple of us, and that has resulted in there just not being the bandwidth to put this show together every week. I will be replacing my Sunday show with a new show that is currently in the planning. We have an event in 2 weeks, so I'm going to take a 2-week break here for next Sunday and the Sunday after, get the new show ready to get going. And then after Beltane weekend, which is the first weekend of May, we will hopefully, that is the plan, to be starting up with the new segment that will be happening here on Sundays. And I have not done a reveal for it yet, so I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but I hope that you'll like it. And with that said, then hi, I see you, Cerulean. I see you, Jack. Nice to see you guys out there. Thank you for joining us. With that said, here is our first vendor of the day today. Thank you so much for joining us, John from Hexenhaus.
Well, thank you very much for having us, Lolly. We really appreciate being out there. We've missed being with our fair friends and family. We are very excited because next Saturday in Eugene, Oregon, we will be at the Spring Mystic Fair.
Oh, what's that?
Held in Eugene. Well, it's a one-off event. We do several events at this same venue every year. It's a place called Old Nick's in Eugene. Old Nick's.
Like a Saint Nick?
Well, more like the other kind of Nick. I mean,
how is it spelled?
Well, there's a connection between the nickname for the devil in England, which was Old Nick, and Saint Nicholas. So, and we can maybe next winter we can get back together and we'll talk about that. But we do shows at Old Nick's. We do them at Christmas time and in the spring. We have a Labyrinth Masquerade Ball that we've had for several years. Of course, we haven't had it this last year,
right?
Of the social distancing, because it's kind of hard to dance.
Right. So the Masquerade Ball actually sounds, I have a lot of friends down in Eugene, and it sounds familiar. I mean, of course I've been down there for Country Fair and Fairy Worlds when it was down there and all of those good things. So I'm going to put a little link to Old Nick's Pub. Is that where this is?
Yes.
Yes, I'm putting that into the comments right now for everybody in case, hey, Tony, I see you out there, in case they want to check it out. It's the Spring
Mystic Fair.
Spring Mystic Fair. Okay, shout out then to that at Old Nick's Pub, and this is where people can see you next weekend. Is it Saturday and Sunday?
Just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we'll
Okay.
be there most of the day. And we'll have our stuff. There will be other vendors there as well. I'll be doing card readings. I do
Okay.
a 3-card tarot reading for only $10. So
Perfect.
that's something we're going to be doing. But
And
we
then,
will also have a number of our products, and quite a few of our products are handmade. I know, because these are the hands that make them. Really the place that Hexenhaus really started was with this. This is our signature product. This is an old world style twig besom. And you don't see a lot of these. This is actually made with birch that I harvested myself on our land. So there's no iron in this. There's no nails. There's no screws, no glue. It is all held together with waxed string and friction and wooden pegs. And the handles are not stained. They are fire hardened. So this color comes from using intensely hot fire to draw the moisture out of this piece of ash wood. So, and this is a pattern of besoms that I've never seen anybody else make them like this, because I developed this pattern about 25 years ago.
How fast does that bad boy go? That's what we...
Pretty good. It can get a pretty good clip as long as you've got a tailwind. You're fine.
Perfect for the experienced Quidditch player.
Exactly. We also have, now that the weather is starting to get bright, now these are not made by us, but we comb the world to try and find really fun and evocative pieces. And one of the other things that is a Hexenhaus special are our parasols.
Ooh, yeah, parasols are a thing.
This is our very popular Mermaid Queen.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, we have 6 styles, I believe, of parasols at present. And these are on our website again at www.hexenhausshop.com, but we will have them at the Spring Mystic Fair. Another thing that we're known for, that's one of our signature things, are leather-covered bottles.
Aha.
A long time ago, I was at a ritual, and I remember the wine ran short in the chalice, and the host of the ritual reached under the altar and pulled out a big wine bottle and topped up the cup, which it was, it was effective, got more wine in the cup, but it kind of took me out of the moment, And so I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you could have some kind of a decanter or something for your spiritual beverage that you could have on the altar or near the altar. And these are repurposed bourbon bottles. And we have to do quite a bit of research to make sure that we have a good supply of bourbon bottles. Fortunately, my father-in-law and I worked very hard to make sure that we always have a sufficient supply of bourbon bottles.
That's right. Drinking in the name of business supplies.
Oh yeah, no, it's craft. It's craft and art all the time with us. So so we make sure that so we have our leather covered bottles, we have our besoms. There are a number of other handmade pieces like my my Futhark rune sets. And right now a lot of our products are packed to go to the show next week. So if you go to the website and you don't see something as available or it looks like it's out of stock, just message me, because I may already have packed it. And so rather than accidentally sell it twice, I take it off the website. I just reduce our inventory. But don't panic. If it's not there, just message me and I can tell you when we'll have it back in stock, or if I just actually do have it in stock.
Right. So, can I ask a quick question about that cool bottle? Are you able to do another, like a different type of design or symbol in the center? So that's the pentagram, but could you do like a septagram, like a fairy star maybe?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like now that's a pattern I came up with. I also do tooled one as well, where the leather is actually hand tooled.
Oh,
Those take a
wow.
lot more time. So they cost a little more, but I enjoy doing them. We used to do a lot more leather work. The trouble is my schedule's gotten tighter and tighter and tighter, and I'm the only one who does the leather work. So, it just kind of depends on what I'm able to get up there on the website. So the other thing that we will have that's very special, we know that
you have a compliment on your plushie Baphomet. Baphomet.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you like those. We just got those in. If you go to the website, that's one of the things that you'll see, that it'll say we don't have any. The site lies.
The site lies. I'm
There
looking for this thing. Where is this?
But I've got them. They're all in a packing case right now. So, but if
they're on the website. It's not behind you.
What's that?
It's on the website. Sorry.
On the website, yeah.
Oh, okay. Tony, I didn't know where I thought Tony saw it in the picture behind you, and I'm like, wait, there's one up. Where is it? I don't see it. Never mind. I get it. I'm caught up to speed now.
There we go. So one of the other things that we like doing at Hexenhaus is making sure that people, we like creating magical artifacts for people, but we also like empowering them to create their own magic. And to that end, we introduced our Zubensachen, which is a German word, which roughly translates to mojo bag in German.
Wait, say it again. Zubensachen.
Zubensachen.
Zubensachen. I love it.
Zubersocken. And so it comes complete with all of the herbal elements, along with curios like stones and a vial of our hand blended oil, and one of our double drawstring flannel bags, which for those who frequently use charm bags or mojo bags, generally the ones you buy in magical shops are kind of a thin flannel. The drawstrings kind of, if you pull it too hard, it'll snap or untie. I make the bags myself.
Oh, nice.
So it's my pattern. And we have conjure doctors on the Atlantic side of the country who order these for their mojo hands, because they like them better than the ones they get from the big occult stores.
Well, I'm pretty sure that most of our audience probably knows, but for those that don't, can you tell us what a mojo bag is?
Well, a mojo bag, or a Zubersachen, as we call them, it's a little flannel bag in which you place herbal elements or curios or these things, and then you enchant it, you charm it to bring you your wish. So ours are specifically geared to the three things we get asked for all the time: love, luck, money. So this is one of our love spell bags right here. So if you want to bring more love into your life, this little red flannel bag, and we have some various herbal elements, which I won't tell you all of them because they're
specific for your product.
Specific to the spell.
Yep.
A piece of rose quartz and a small vial of my hand blended love oil. And all put together with my instructions on how to build your own, because you're then going to put these ingredients in a very specific order, tie the bag shut, take the oil and what we call dress the bag, which is taking the oil, putting it on your fingers, and then pushing your intention, your will into this object. And then you carry it with you to make your wish manifest. So we will have those up on the site probably this evening if I can get a moment free to do it. We will have the love, the luck, and the money up there, these kits. And they are, I want to say $15.
That's a good price for all of that, especially considering the handmade bag and the hand blended oil that's in it. So and
my custom instructions, which I will also tell you how to get rid of it too.
Like when
a lot of times they won't.
To dispose of it when it's done properly.
How to either, if you decided you don't want this after all, how to let go of it, or when it's run its course, because that is something that a lot of people forget about magic, is that once it's finished, once it's run its course, you really need to let it go. And they're not, it's impolite to keep the spirits waiting like that. So, you know, once you're done, let it go. And the instructions on how to do that are there as well. So
perfect.
So the other thing that I wanted to mention, that's kind of I don't know, how much more time do we have?
Let's go ahead with a couple more minutes.
Okay, great. So just real quick, I know that there's probably a good number of tea drinkers out there in our audience. We are distributors for Alchemy of England, and so we carry some of their lovely bone china. This is our Freaks Like Me Drink Tea, which is a tea service for one.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that adorable? So these come in 3 different styles, as well as we have their beautiful mug and spoon sets. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I think we have 6 different styles of these. But one last thing I just want to mention in our, we do it by, you know, in-house category. You'll probably see a lot of online ads for these babies. These beautiful knit witches hats, and you'll see them all over the place. A lot of times you'll see them and they'll be going, oh, and they're 50% off. Well, their 50% off price is about what our everyday price is. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. But here's what they don't have. They don't have the custom dyed ones. So we have sage green, we have lavender, purple, magenta, or fuchsia. But along with the regular colors we carry, which are black, 2 shades of gray, tan,
almost all the colors,
blue.
It sounds like.
Oh, and then we also have our brown ones too. We have the tan, but we also have chocolate brown or cocoa brown and earth brown as well. And those are all up on the website, and those are $25 each.
Nice.
So really just stop by the website, www.hexenhausshop.com. If you're in the Eugene area, please visit us at Old Nick's for the Spring Mystic Fair. If you look on the website and either we're out of stock on something, or you're looking for something custom made, like a bottle with a fairy star on it, message me and let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
We make all kinds of magical artifacts. So
perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, and for the patience there right at the beginning. So I don't know what that was, but we got it. We got there.
It's been a tech gremlin day. It was that way with my rune study group this morning. We couldn't get everybody on, but we finally managed to triumph. I'm hoping that my evening, this evening, I'll be appearing on where I am every Sunday evening on the Green Wizard's Hut.
What is that?
You can, that is our online show where
on a YouTube channel.
We have to get it on YouTube, but we have it on Facebook as well.
Is there a Facebook link for it, or is it your Facebook?
If you go to the Hexenhaus Facebook page,
okay,
there is a post there for it, and I'll be on there. I appear there every week doing a rune reading. And our topic for the evening is integrity and how integrity influences your magic. So please visit us at the Green Wizard's Hut.
Yep.
And I will, as soon as we get done, I will message you with, with the link. So
I think the link is going there in the ticker, and then also it's in the low bar of the show. So if you guys are interested in that, you should be able to just either look at the description on Facebook or the low bar on YouTube, and a link to Hexenhaus will be there.
And
so
the post about the Green Wizard show is on on the Hexenhaus Facebook page. So I hope you all can make it. Thank you again for having me, Lolly. It's been great.
Yes.
And
no.
I look forward to what you're bringing out next.
Yeah, thank you so much. So
thank you. Wassail, my friends.
Slancha, right? Mine's just water, though. I wish it was a little more exciting. After the show. Goodbye. All right. There is my sip. And that means that we are bringing in our next vendor. of the evening. Hello, Dave. How are you? Dave, you are on mute and I cannot hear you. I hear nothing. Oh my gosh, this is like the second time today too. You are not the first person that I have not been able to hear today. Nope, can't hear you. I hear nothing. Nope. Do you? Oh!
There we go.
I heard a voice.
Yeah, for some reason it was my mic was set wrong. Okay, it's working now. Things have been pretty good. Been just insanely busy. So I do have a couple knives to show off, so we can get those.
Yes. Well, Black Cat Ironworks, Dave. Yes, please introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us who you are and what you do.
You already said it. I'm Dave, and I own Black Cat Ironworks. In fact, here, let me post the link to the new Shopify shop.
Oh, there's a new link. Should I update something?
Yeah, and I put it in the private chat.
Mix Metal Master Dave.
Nice. I like it.
Because in your secret job, that's what you do. You're a DJ.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Selling off all my gear.
What?
But I did. I just dropped $1,300 on a new grinder. So I got a big boy grinder now. So
that'll be a thing.
That'll be here in a month.
Well, we should talk about your gear. That could come in very handy at FAIRYBLOSSOM, some of those speakers.
For sure. I was looking at, I've got a big list and all that. I'm selling it for a song pretty much.
And I've got your link right here from the chat. I'm going to put this in the public chat. So this is your new store then?
Yes.
And it should be replacing your Etsy store?
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
I will
drop an Etsy. They started doing a thing where they'll put out ads for you without asking you, and if people click on them, they take like another 10 or 20%.
They do. That's true.
Something like that. I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. That kills any profit margin I might have had.
Well,
and then some. So.
Yep. So you are specializing in blacksmith, and you do knives and swords.
Yeah, specifically Japanese knives. That's kind of my jam, but knives in general. I don't really do swords yet. That'll get there eventually, maybe. I don't know. There's a much smaller market for swords than there is for kitchen knives. That's kind of where the money's at, because more people eat than sword fight.
That's true. Well, let's see what you've got today.
Yeah. So couple. Speaking of Japanese knives, I went super traditional on this one. It's a Nakiri in olive wood with buffalo horn.
Buffalo horn where? Oh, in between the olive and is that black ebony?
No, that's the buffalo horn.
Oh, wow.
Black. Yeah.
I didn't know that was black.
And I've got another one also with buffalo horn. This one, the wood on it is red heart, and I changed up my maker's mark. I went cursive with it.
It is so shiny.
New look.
So where is maker's mark on this? What are the kanji symbols? Is that it?
That's the maker's mark, yeah.
How can you tell it's in cursive?
Oh, just the different style. See how this one is like blockier?
Oh, yeah. One of them looks like it was done by a brush. One of them looks like it was maybe made on a computer.
Yep. Look. Hey, you can see what I was watching on Amazon. The other screen. I was watching Invincible. It's really good. And then I've been doing some kind of everyday carry sort of knives, which this one I've been carrying around for a while. It's a Warncliffe style. I blued the blade, and then the handle is one that I made myself. It's cast resin.
And what kind of style did you say it was?
Warncliffe. It's all kind of like a sailing type knife.
And what makes it that style?
It's the shape of the blade. It's that flat bottom and then the sharper curve.
And why? What's it used for?
Cutting rigging, stuff like that.
Huh.
Seat belts if you need to. I use it for opening boxes and just all kinds of stuff.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and then I've got a Skinner that is just finished up recently.
Ooh, I like that one.
This one even comes with a sheath and everything.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that looks like the kind of thing that you see, on the belt, right?
Yep. And then this one's Honduran rosewood.
It's wonderful.
And 1084 high carbon steel. This one I haven't put up on the site yet.
That one looks like a useful knife that I should totally have.
Definitely. And then I just got, since last time I saw you, I got a couple of 3D printers, and I've been making all kinds of jewelry. And
man,
I've been doing like spooky stuff, like a little succubus skull there. Because I wanted to have like items to put up for sale that aren't as expensive as knives, because not everybody can drop $300 or $400 on a knife.
Right.
And we've got some coffin earrings.
Oh, those are cute.
Let's see. I just did these today.
Nice.
Some raven skull pendants. I got some in black too.
Do you have the ability to make minis, Dave? Because the thing that we're doing for our first Thursday craft next month for May is painting minis, and I do not have a fairy mini yet to paint.
So go to Hero Forge, make your mini, and download the STL file, and then send it to me, and I can print it.
Sweet. That was basically like Greek to me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a kraken or something.
Little octopus. And then some like little symbols and stuff like get on it. There we go.
Hold your hand behind it. Yep, there we go.
Little Necronomicon there.
Oh, that's cool. Little Lovecraft.
Let's see. And I've been doing lots of Viking stuff.
Yeah, you have a request for making Mjolnirs. Do you have any of those?
I have I'm doing a bunch of them. I have one right here. This one, I've been printing them out in white and then leaving them unpainted so you can paint them yourself.
Ooh, that's cool.
Kind of hard to see. Yeah,
that's what Gunther should paint on Mini Day.
Yeah. So I've been doing a bunch of stuff like that. It's way more detailed than it looks like in the picture.
Okay, now I can see it when you kind of rotate it so the light catches the indentations of the. So what's a penannular brooch?
It's those roundy ones. Yeah, with the pin. That you like, cloak pins. Yeah.
For if you have a Scottish outfit that you use to like put your tartan on your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. Okay. I showed them off last time I was on here. And then I've also been doing cast resin stuff. Well, this one's not cast, but it's really cool. The skull with Celtic knotwork all over it.
Can you hold it back a little bit? Yeah, you've kind of got better light if it's not. There we go.
Yeah. Well, and I've got my camera. It's not on autofocus.
Hey, right there.
Yeah. That one's really cool. And then I've been doing a bunch of cast resin stuff, little brooches and things like that. I dropped it. I haven't put the pin back on it yet, or the pin on the back yet.
Durability.
Yeah. They're pretty sturdy. Yeah, stuff like these. A little raven skull in like pearly resin. As well as stuff like planchettes for Ouija boards.
Oh, nice.
And mini Ouija boards.
Ouija boards.
Yeah, Ouija boards and coasters.
Ooh.
Or Viking compass, whichever you prefer, or both.
It's sparkly.
It is very sparkly. I've been playing around with glitter in the resin, so. And then I've been doing sets of runestones too, and I've got a couple different styles. Yeah, and I can do them in like pretty much.
So much since you were on the show last.
Right, like I said, I've been busy. So I got this style, and then I've got some blockier ones. They're really cool, and then Cass hand paints them.
Oh gosh,
to make them all pretty.
Awesome. Well, tell Hard good job on the painting.
What's that?
Tell Hard good job on the painting.
Oh yeah, she did really awesome on all these.
If somebody wanted a custom color or a shape or something, are you able to make that for them?
Absolutely. I've got like 3 sets curing right now that were like people on Facebook saw them and they said, "Can you do these in this color?" And I was like, "You bet I can."
Another question for you, because I'd like to have my ASMR tingles satisfied, but I don't suppose you have a handful of those runes that you could hold up to the screen and clickety clack for us, like
they even come in a nice little bag. So you can probably hear it better over here.
Yeah. I could just feel them.
These ones rattle a little more. Yeah, the smaller ones they rattle a little better.
It makes my palms happy.
But yeah, and each set, they come in these little velvet bags and everything. I think we're probably going to put like almost everything in the little velvet bags because they're just nice.
You have a compliment on the skull for sure. Need it for my dad's collection. Love it.
Nice.
Yes.
And currently I can print them. I can also print them in white and like a translucent red, kind of like
kind of like the little Baphomet, or
like
no,
that one.
succubus.
Yeah. These ones I really love. I did
know.
I did one in black too, and they just look amazing.
It makes me think it would make an awesome topper to a cane, because you could put like if your 2 fingers right in between those.
Oh yeah, just,
you know.
Although the roses on top are pretty delicate.
Oh, I see. I didn't
So
see
those would
pretty.
Those would probably break.
I'm like,
but other than that, it's pretty sturdy.
I mean, because if you were to imagine holding it like that with the 2 fingers, you're making the little, you know.
I could shrink these down a bit and do them as cane toppers, though. That would be cool. I've also got another one I haven't printed up yet, but it's I might do that in red. It's like swirling souls in the shape of the skull. That one's gonna be really cool. I've just been I've been buying up 3D models like crazy.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by everything that you've suddenly added to your lineup.
I wanted to do more. You know, you got to diversify that, and I've been getting into cryptocurrency too. So that was actually what bought me the first 2 3D printers.
Hey, well, good job on that then.
Well, technically no. Crypto bought me my resin printer. The FDM printer, that was all GameStop.
What does FDM stand for? Oh man, you got on the GameStop thing. What does FDM stand for?
I managed to get 1 share of GameStop for cheap, and then sold it, and bought a 3D printer. FDM, I can't remember what that stands for. It's the ones that use filament.
Filament. What's filament?
It's like a spool of like plastic wire almost, and what it does is it melts it and squirts it through a nozzle. Except for mine right now, because it's all clogged and won't go through, so I got to pull it all apart and fix it.
And it kind of like. Bzzz.
Well, hello, Facebook user. I love you too, I think.
Yes, Facebook user. If you want us to be able to see your name, you have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. And just give it permission, and then we will see your name from Facebook. Yay! But Dave, it's a testament to your good-natured heart. You're like, I think I love you too, Facebook user. Maybe I do.
It might be somebody I don't like, maybe, but I'll just assume that it probably is.
So,
and even if I didn't like them, I probably like them a little more now.
Hopefully you like. hopefully you like more people than you dislike. So
for sure.
The odds are in your favor. Well, is there any last thing that you would like to show us before we do? We have the same chair. Apparently, we have the same chair.
Oh, do we?
I guess so. It's Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Which Amanda? Hi. I know about. Oh, that Amanda. Oh, yes. I love
Noodle's
Amanda.
Wife.
Yes, I love her lots. She's awesome people.
Well, is there any last thing that you would like to show us before we let you go?
Trying to think. I don't think I had anything else ready yet. We've got a bunch of different styles of earrings though, and these ones. You didn't see these ones. These are going to be really hard to see, but they're little demon skulls. Like
demon skulls.
4-eyed demons. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see what they look like. There you can kind of see.
See if you put your hand behind like this. There we go. I can see that one in your right hand.
Oh, yeah. That would be my right hand. It's left on my screen.
Now I can see it. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I have a cat fur in my
eye. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Kind of makes me wish I had my ears pierced still. But...
Yeah, I'm sure it can happen again.
Yeah. I think the holes closed up about.
Stab you.
I think the holes closed up about 20 years ago. So, but yeah, we're doing a bunch of different styles of earrings. We've got, let's see, these Necronomicon pendants. This is the only pendant I did. After I did the pendant, I was like, let's shrink that down and make earrings instead. So I've got a whole bunch of these in black and in the transparent red. So
that is awesome. Yeah, I like those. Those are cool.
And I did some pentagram hearts in red, where it's an upside down heart with pentagram. I got a whole bunch. We're also working on doing bracelets and things like that, and beard beads.
Beard beads.
I didn't show you any of those. I've got a couple different styles of beard beads in different colors.
Are they on your website?
No, not yet.
We are sort of coming up, and I have one more vendor to go. So
the plan is I'm going to keep it the jewelry side separate from the knife side. So we're in the middle of setting up another Shopify store just for that.
Gotcha.
But if Banner War ends up happening, we'll be there. Or the plan is to be there with a booth.
All right, that sounds.
We're
perfect.
Yeah, we're getting loaded for bear or boar in this case.
Boar time.
No, it'd be Banner War. Yeah, because that's the later one. But yeah.
Okay. Well,
Same
thank
site,
you so
hopefully.
much for coming on the show today, everybody. Check out Dave's work. The links are there, and I at least updated them here. The Shopify link is what you're looking for. And so, and with that said, then
yeah,
thank you for coming on the show. And
you can always get a hold of me on Facebook as well.
Perfect.
Or through Instagram.
Yep.
Either
Facebook,
or. Yeah.
Instagram, they're both going down there. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Dave.
Well, thanks for having me. Always good to see you. Can't wait till we can hang out in person again.
I know.
Although I got the first shot. I get the second one on the 5th.
Aha. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We are waiting for ours.
We kind of lucked into it. Cass had a doctor's appointment and they were like, hey, we have extras. And I was like, oh, no way, you're getting a shot? I wonder if they have more extras. So I went in and because I was waiting for her in the car and I was like, and they gave me one. So it worked out pretty good.
Well, congratulations.
Yep. We'll see you later.
Johnson & Johnson.
No, it's the Moderna.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, Dave.
I need more blood clots. I already went through that. Did that. Got the t-shirt. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Last vendor. Hello, Treadlight. How are you? Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
You are so welcome. So you are here for our very last show. So at least for some time. So it's my hope to eventually, it's okay. Only our last handmade home shopping. We'll be replacing it with a new Sunday segment. But my hope is to be able to take this on the road live at events in the future. But for now, it's just for now. Yeah. So, one step at a time. So welcome to the show and our last one. Thank you again for being here. If you will introduce yourself to our audience and please tell us about what you do, who you are and what you do.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Mana and I own Treadlight Gear. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Etsy. For 20 years, I have been making and selling moccasins. These have a Vibram sole, and we do a lot of hand carving. We do everything from these I call the grocery getters, which I think they're called Incas on my Etsy site. We also do an earthing version, which I'm wearing right now, which has just a leather sole, and these have bison. This one has a bison leather. It's got amazing, details in there, and we make purses and we make jackets and all of that stuff.
Can I pause real quick to say I'm noticing a little bit of visual lag from the device you're using. So when you hold things to the camera, I can hear you just fine, but when you hold things to the camera, make sure you hold them for a second to give your camera time to catch up. That way we don't miss what you're trying to show us.
Right.
Perfect.
Do you want to see some other things that I've made?
No, absolutely. Go forth. Show us all the things.
Okay, so here's one example of one of our bags that we make. This one is designed, this is called a smartphone purse, and it has secret pockets.
Oh, cute.
And this is the seed of life. Can you not hear me or see?
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry. And and then this one holds a smartphone and keys and all the basics. And then you can wear it over, like crossbody, over your shoulder, or you can wear it around your waist.
Oh.
Back up here. We got my farmer theme going on with the tractor. So this one you can wear like this around your waist for when you're dancing or hiking. But you can also just make it bigger and lighter and throw it over your shoulder. So I like
love
it
that
because
blue.
I don't like purses very much, but we also make bigger purses and backpacks, and like regular size purses. And then we do all kinds of custom artwork. Like that one I'm showing you is the Seed of Life with the secret pockets. And the secret pockets can also go on to the shoes. And like this is one of the big knee highs.
I love it so much.
That I make. And so it's a big, huge leaf in the front. And then it also has, each of the leaves is also secret pockets. So they can hold just crystals, or they can hold debit cards, or your hotel key card is why I started making it bigger for when I'm going to cons, and I wanted somewhere
Your
to
lipstick.
keep my hotel key card. I didn't want to be carrying like a purse or anything, and I could keep money and my key card in there and just feel more free. And then these, we've also done, like this is obviously a tree theme. We've also done ocean theme. We've also done owl theme, where like this big one has a great big owl carved onto it, like sitting on, perching on a branch. Yeah, we've done phoenix ones where it's all like the phoenix comes all the way up the side, and then these are all flames. This is all flames here, and in all different colors. And the red boot, the boot was like a wine color, like a dark red.
Oh, it sounds so cool.
And then the phoenix started here, like all the way around. Yeah, it's so much fun doing the art. And then another thing we do the art on.
Can I ask a quick question? So
Please.
People, if they wanted to have maybe like their totem animal or something done onto a boot or a shoe, you can do that.
Absolutely. I love doing that. Or words, or numerology, any of it. A lot of sacred geometry we do. So you can go to the Etsy site, order the shoe, and in the notes you can say my totem animal is a dragon, or my totem animal is an owl, and then we carve it on. We also do a lot of Celtic trinities. We do the Helm of Awe pretty regularly for Viking. And we do. I did a skull. I just did skulls yesterday. I'm not in my workshop. I'm in my friend's barn, so I don't have the skull to show you here. But yeah, we do all kinds of. And the jackets are really fun because that's like a whole nother theme. Like one jacket I made was rites of passage, and so I just tuned in and made a bunch of different art, and then tagged it on.
Oops, this is not what I want. Let's try that again. I'm going to put you up here.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's my Instagram, right?
Yes.
Which we have perfected since the last time I was on. It's now pretty much all Treadlight stuff instead of I was posting a lot of my kids and stuff like that. So we've tried to make it more just shoes.
Just shoes.
You can see one of the purses there with an owl.
Yeah, I just kind of was cruising
down.
Up, down. Let's see. Purple. Do you have pink leather?
Yeah. Well, the thickest one I have to make like a boot is like a hot pink. And then the lighter pinks can be the highlights, or lighter pinks can be jackets. I'm going to be making a purple jacket soon, and a turquoise, cream, and white, and like sand colored. That one's being made right now. It's in the works. It's like a Hawaiian theme one. It's going to be great. I think one of my jackets is down there a little bit. Oh, those are fun. That one has that one you just pulled up. That one has like a triple-tailed fox. That jacket. Oh yeah, that jacket is in Hawaii. It's sold to a woman in Hawaii when I was there for 2 months helping take care of Mom.
Look at that.
And that jacket has an inner lining that is organic hemp, and it has a bunch of secret pockets inside that also zip. And then you can take the hemp lining away from the leather jacket, so you actually get 2 different jackets. And then we can do any theme. And we're going to be doing, for Earth Day, we're going to be doing a earthing sale for anything that they're soling. I think what we're going to do is any adult size pair you order, you get a free pair of kids earthing stockings. So that is going to be fun. And then we're actually going to start this huge, like 30-day kind of like fundraiser for Tread Light, because we are no longer allowed to work in my garage. The city does not like it. So we've got a letter that we have to leave the garage. So it's a bit shocking and I'm really scared, but we're looking for, like, I don't know, owner financing to get a new piece of land with like a workshop on it. And so we're going to start this big 30-day fundraiser.
How did they even know that you were working in your garage and doing this? I mean, what?
Because we work with the door open. Because all of our neighbors are like, we'll sign papers because the neighborhood's safer because we're working there and we're watching the neighborhoods, and they're like, we feel great because we can go to work and we know that you're watching. And when our kids are like playing on their bikes, we know that you're out there and watching. So the neighbors were like, we'll sign paperwork, and the city said, we don't care. So it's a bummer, but you know, we're focusing on this is happening for Tread Light instead of this is happening to Tread Light, or this is happening for me to help better and bigger, you know, and make things better than the victim feeling of like, oh my God, this is happening to me and it's scary.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a hard perspective to take, but I think that is the right approach. So, because what are you going to do, right? So you may as well go with the approach that's going to be the most advantageous to you, you know, spiritually, mentally, everything, right?
Yeah, because otherwise you get in a downward spiral and it's just scary, and you're just like hyperventilating.
Yeah. Like, it is what it is. So
I don't need to go get a regular job or anything. Like I've been doing Tread Light's been alive for 20 years, and we've had to move twice, and I mean, it's not an easy thing to move. I have to move I have to get a cherry picker to move one of my huge machines that like punches all the sandals out. But
oh wow,
I mean, it's totally, we've done it, and we've survived twice, like from different states. So I mean,
well, so
when
tell
you do
me about
something
this
for 20
fundraiser. Have you launched it?
What'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a little bit of lag between us.
Okay. I think we're going to launch it on Earth Day.
And Earth Day is the 22nd of April.
April 22nd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
what is it going to be? Is it a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe, or what will it be? A Go Kick Me?
It's going to be a Go Kick Me. Because we can't use either of those platforms because we're trying to raise money to buy property. And they take a percentage, and you drive all the traffic to it. So we're basically going to say, hey people, we want to survive. Do you want shoes? Like, do you want to, if you can donate or buy something, that's really it. Or we're going to also do a series of medicine bags that are kind of like a fundraiser, like, you know, NPR would do. Like, you donate this much money and then you get this really special bag that's only available for a short period of time. So we've designed some like medicine bags. And I've raised rabbits. We raise rabbits and then tan their hides with bark tan. And so there's only a very little amount of this leather. And so we're going to make medicine bags with that leather, and that's going to be like one of the super special items that people, like, maybe they donate $50 and then they get this medicine bag.
So that sounds, hit me up when you go to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Hit me up when you go to do that, and I will be most happy to, help promote and share that out. So I know we definitely had people tune in this afternoon specifically to see your work. So you are loved in the community.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You
really
are
appreciate
most
it.
welcome.
It's like a scary thing, and it's like, we can do it. We can.
Yeah, no, I believe in you. I believe in you. And it is a hard course to go. I mean, we too are in the same boat of trying to go through the whole deal of finding property to make into an event venue. And it's a thing. And yes, you cannot crowdfund that, at least not with any kind of ease. You can't, and so you have to ask, people want to pitch in, they have to do it in different ways. And it's just, it's a huge, it's a thing. So I feel your pain, and I'm like, I will help you however I can. Just let me know, so.
Yay.
I know, right?
Thank
And
you.
I'm so afraid I'm just gonna fall into a rabbit hole of your website if I go like I want some so bad. But I'm like, I want those and those and that bag and that little pouch and the thing and the stuff. I want them all.
Well, I can tell you that we do payment plans. Everybody should know we do payment plans. You start with $50 down, and then we talk about all your secret special details. And the other thing is that, we do a lot of sales now because of COVID. Before COVID, I never was able to do a single sale because I had a 6-month waiting list. So,
oh man,
yeah. So because of COVID, we have a waiting list. It's like 2 to 3 months, but for us, that's really, really short. Like, I'm used to having a 6-month waiting list. So it's like exciting time. If people want custom stuff, it's like the time to get it done. So we do payment plans, and you can, send a message to me, DM me on Instagram or Facebook, and then we can start that. And then we also oftentimes we do like buy 2 pairs of moccasins and get a free pair of sandals. And that's a deal I usually do only in the booth for people, but because there's no booths happening, like, we are doing a lot of the sales that I usually do in the booth just over Facebook and Instagram.
I like them. I like the little ones that slip on. I like the leafy sandals, and I like the boots. I like them all.
Yes, if you buy a pair of boots and a pair of the little slip-ons, then you get a free pair of sandals. Because my theory is that if you have a pair of big boots, you can go to all the fun stuff you want to do. You've got the secret pockets, and then if you have the slip-ons, you don't need sneakers because you can still run in them. You can do all the little things just around the house. And then if you have sandals, you can virtually get rid of any other shoes you own, and now you have just a set of super healthy footwear. Because there's a lot of health benefits that come from wearing these shoes. I'm going to put down my jacket and hold a pair of shoes. This is another pair of shoes that my friend here on this farm owns, and she is a seed farmer, a heritage seed farmer, and she's been wearing these and rocking them, and she rocked them so hard that she rocked the Vibram soling right off. So now she's just going to wear the leather soling, which for the Earth Day concept is like really great for the energy exchange with the earth. And the other health benefit to wearing our shoes is that, like, our bodies are designed to detox bacteria out of our feet and then reabsorb probiotics from the earth. And what happens instead is, because we wear plastic sandals or plastic shoes, so our body detoxes the bacteria out of our feet, and then it mixes with the plastic toxins and the shoe glue toxins, and then it's got nowhere to go, so it mixes, it breeds, and it goes back up into our body, and it breeds, and that is like gross, and that's where foot odor comes from. And with these shoes, you never get it. Like, I would take, oh yeah, it just smells like warm leather. Like, she's been rocking these all over.
I love the little cute style of them. So I kind of like this whole ankle.
Yeah, I like boots. They're like my version of Converse, because I love Converse.
Yeah.
So you see there's just a little subtle seed of life here.
Yep.
So and then she has the full flower of life on the toes, but this can just be blank too if you want them to be more like, I'm a lawyer or I'm a nurse and I need to go to work. So
I
they're
love
great
them.
for being
Those
on
are
your feet.
awesome. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, I think it's gonna have to be one of my goals that by the end of this year I've got, maybe even not even this year, maybe even more like by the time Augusty, kind of July, Augusty rolls around, we got to get some, because I know everybody in this house would love to. Can I just ask a quick question? How do you go about the fitting? Like, walk me through the fitting process for somebody, because people buying shoes over the internet, what does that look like?
Yeah. You can, if you're like, every time I go to the store, nothing fits me, trace your foot and send me the thing, and we'll trace it onto leather and we'll make the shoe specifically for you. The other amazing thing about leather is you can see how much it forms to your foot once it's gotten wet a couple of times. Like I'll just be running to the park and it's the grass is moist, and this will get wet, and then it's raining and they get wet. My feet rarely get saturated, and because it's leather, it still keeps you warm in that rain or even snow. I wear these in the snow. And then but also they are very true to size. So if you say, I go to the store and sometimes I'm an 8 and sometimes I'm a 9, just put that in the notes and then say, I have a really wide foot, or say I have a really narrow foot, or I have a regular foot, I'm an 8 all the time. Then we just work with that. I mean, it's been 20 years I've been working with people's feet. It's very rare that, we definitely have to remake shoes sometimes, but that is the amazing thing. So when I was young and I went to Catskill hoping to get shoes made at the Renaissance Festival, and there's so much money, and then you put in all this money, and then if they make them wrong and you don't like the way they fit, they don't give you your money back. And I was like, that is not my business model. So if we make them and they don't fit you right, then please give us another chance and we try again. And if you get your art that's super custom and you're like, that's not what I was imagining, as long as you haven't worn, just don't wear them outside. You can get them wet and wear them around your house, because my mom had this humongous hammer toe, so she had to get her wet and they've like memorized her hammer toe, and then they perfectly in the leather wasn't pushing down, or like bunions, you have to give the water some time to work its magic.
Yeah.
And then, but for the most part, almost everything the shoe will form. It's very rare that we have to redo it.
So, there was a thing that you said in there, and I was
even
like,
with wide calves, people think they have wide calves, and I'm like, nope. I've never had to add more than an inch on each side to my shoes, to the knee highs.
Oh.
So if they just tell me I have wide calves, they send me a measurement around of their calf, then I just make it to that. It's super easy.
So in other words,
now it's because I've been doing it for 20 years. It was a total booger when I was learning. It was really, really hard and really a pain in the butt.
So my question I was going to ask was related actually to the whole repair/return thing, because you had said your friend, she decided she was just going to she had walked her shoes so much, she walked the soles off and then was just going to keep them as the earthing kind of shoe. What if somebody did need a repair? How would they go about doing, like, they walked their sole off because they wore them so much and then they wanted them re-soled? How does that work?
So these are my shoes, and I've been wearing these for 9 years. They've been muddied up to here. You can actually see the line at least 15 times at one festival that we got. It was like it's crazy storms. We got evacuated like 5 times from our booth. So this pair is 9 years old. They're not the pair I wear every day. They're what I call my work shoes. Like I wear them every day at work. Fun work shoes, right? So, but when you do need a resole, then you just send them to us. The resole fee for leather soling is $50, and the resole fee with Vibram, which lasts much longer, and that one's $75. And you just send them to us, and we fix them back up, and you get shoes back. It's actually pretty sweet.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there any last thing that you would like to show us or tell us before we let you go for your Sunday evening? I hope it's beautiful where you are. It's beautiful up here today. So you're in down in Oregon?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're like Southern Oregon, right? Yes, a little bit north of Seattle. So Yeah, so you guys are
Oh,
more
okay.
southerly than we are. You probably get the nicer weather sooner. So, oh, you and our first vendor. So, are you
It's
by
cool.
any chance doing that spring thing? What did he say it was? Old Saint Nick's or Saint? No, I'm trying to remember the name of the place that he said. I posted it way earlier in the chat. Let's
Is
see.
there a show happening?
The Old Nick's. Yes, at Old Nick's. Do you know what that is? It is
Never heard of it.
Old Nick's in Eugene. Yeah, Old Nick's Pub. And I guess it's this coming weekend, the Spring Mystic Fair on Saturday from 9 to 5. So,
Wow.
yeah, could be good
We can
times,
still
right?
room. I'll have to check it out.
Well, it's in your town, so you don't have to drive far.
Nope. I'll look it up. That's great. So the first
Cool.
vendor was also from you.
Yeah. Yes. Hexenhaus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show and being here for our, it's always a pleasure to have you because you are always a wonderful, a bright, warm personality. So, and thank you so much for being here and being here on our last one. And I look forward to hearing about your progress. Do not forget to reach out to me. I will more than happily help you with that as I can. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
You are
I'm
most
definitely gonna take you up
welcome.
on it. Thank you so much for having me.
Yep, you are most welcome. So everybody, that is the end of our show today. This is Sunday, and so we will be back with you on Wednesday for Fae News. It is going to be remaining a regular show. We're not going anywhere with Fae News or with the author reads on Fridays for the next couple weeks. So no more handmade home shopping, and then after that, we will be coming back on Sundays, hopefully with an all-new segment for you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you will. And remember, you still do get entered into our Friday drawings and our Wednesday drawings if you join our Patreon and or this channel. So automatic entries, you don't have to be present for every single one of them to win. And I think that's everything for today. I'm kind of sad. I don't want to let go of the show today because I love this show so much, but it just isn't feasible for us to keep doing it with our changes, which is a good thing, but also a sad thing. So hopefully I'll be able to convert this to being actually a live on location show, which I think would be super cool. So anyway, we will see you guys if you are in the area at Beltane in a couple of weeks on May 1st and 2nd. We'll be outdoors on Saturday for some buffering and some LARPing at the Monarch Sculpture Park in Olympia. And on Sunday, we will be at the Shire Bar and Bistro for our May Beltane High Tea. And if you guys want to get in on that, you can check it out. It's free entry for everybody, but we are giving first seating priorities to our Patreon patrons at the Trooping Fairy level or higher. So right now we are at about 50% capacity for that. So, and we still have a couple more weeks to go. You guys, you have 3 more days to get all your fairy rocks hidden, and then we will announce the winner. It ends on this Wednesday, the 21st, and we'll announce the winner on the 28th. So, okay, that is everything. I've done it. I've said all of the things. Goodbye, everybody. Have an awesome, happy Sunday, and hit the like and subscribe. I love you, and I will see you in a few more days. Bye-bye. Maybe.
Hello friends, this is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the Fairy family. Safe travels!